This is a love story that doesn't need words. A small boy writes something down on a paper and immediately afterwards he crumples it up into a small ball. What is this about? Why did he crumple it up? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Before that, though, this little boy takes the paper and puts it in an envelope. He writes something else on it, and then, again, he crumples it up. What is he doing? Is he giving up? No. Quite the opposite. He's just getting ready to let go of his feelings. He takes the 2 pieces of paper from his pocket and walks over to the bin. He throws the first piece in there without hesitation, but before he can throw the second one, someone picks it up. Who is it? It's her. The girl of his dreams. She picks it up and uncrumpled it slowly. What does the note say? Well, it says something very simple yet profound, which reads, I like the way you smile when the world forgets to. She looks around, trying to find him. Maybe she'll be able to catch him off guard and surprise him by saying, I like the way you smile when the world forgets to. But she doesn't find him. The small boy hides behind a corner, watching her with his eyes wide open. He's nervous. She looks at a piece of paper in her hands and then back around the room, as if looking for the person who wrote it. She doesn't see him. Then she turns the paper over. On the other side, she finds these words, because the heart speaks where words fail. That's right. Sometimes our actions and body language speak louder than words. Once more, she searches for the boy who wrote those beautiful lines, but she can't find him. The boy comes out of his hiding place and walks past her. She looks up at him. He has a small blush on his cheeks, and she can see how handsome he is. In that moment, she realizes she might be falling in love with him. As the boy walks away, she quickly hides the paper in her book. It was a good thing she did, because someone was walking past and almost blew the paper out of her hands. She looks around to make sure no one else saw what it said, but it was too late. Her best friend had seen it and was staring at her with big eyes. She must have looked very surprised. The girl quickly tells her friend to stay silent, otherwise everyone would know that she likes the boy, so they become part of a secret only known to them. She tries to concentrate on her studies, but it's very difficult. All she can think about is the mysterious boy with his kind eyes and the beautiful things he had written. She decides to take matters into her own hands. She pulls out a piece of paper and starts writing something herself. She wants to write down everything she feels and hopes he will understand. She puts the paper inside an envelope and addresses it to him. Then she puts the letter in his mailbox. She's so nervous while waiting for him to get it, but she's also excited. When the bell rings, signaling the end of class, she waits for him outside. However, he doesn't come out. She sees him talking to some friends. He seems very happy. She's so sad. She wonders if he'll ever read the letter. Maybe she should have waited to tell him these things. Suddenly, her best friend taps her on the shoulder. She looks up at her with tears in her eyes. Her friend asks her if she wants to go get some ice cream. The girl nods. They walk together through the city. Suddenly, she sees him coming towards her. She hides behind her friend, hoping he didn't see her. But then he stops in front of him. The girl's heart skips a beat. She looks up at him and sees a smile on his face. He holds something in his hands. He looks at her, and then at her friend. Her friend gives him some space and walks a few steps back. He looks at the girl and says, "Hi!" and then hands her a small package. It's the same size as the letter she wrote. She opens it. Inside is a piece of paper. On it are the same words she used in her letter. They must have been written in the same style as the boy had written. She can feel how much emotion he put into each stroke. She thinks for a moment. She knows what she has to do. She reaches out her hand and takes his hand in hers. He looks at her, surprised, but then he smiles. She squeezes his hand gently and he can feel how soft and warm it is. They walk through the city together, side by side, enjoying each other's company. They don't need words. Their silence is filled with love and understanding. She later tells him how she felt about his words. She says that they touched her deeply and made her realize that she's in love with him. She thanks him for expressing himself so honestly and openly. She admits that she was also afraid to confess her feelings, but his words gave her the courage to do it. He tells her that he felt the same way about her. He admits that he was afraid to confess his love to her, but when he saw that she liked him back, he felt relieved and happy. She asks him why he had crumpled up the notes. He tells her that he wanted to show how strongly he felt about his words. He didn't want to just slip the paper into the bin without making it clear how much it meant to him. She tells him how much she appreciated his honesty and openness, and she admits that she found it romantic how he had expressed himself. She tells him that she loves him. He tells her that he loves her too. They stayed together for a long time, sharing their feelings and dreams. They realized that they were meant to be together and that their love is true. After a while, they decide to break up. Why are they breaking up? Well, because they realized that their love wasn't true. They were just infatuated with each other and didn't really know each other well enough to commit to a relationship. However, after some time apart, they realize that they still have feelings for each other. They decide to get back together and start dating. This time, they take things slowly and really get to know each other. They communicate openly and honestly with each other and learn to trust each other completely. Their relationship grows stronger and deeper, and they realize that their love is true. They decide to get engaged. Both of their families are overjoyed and can't wait for the wedding. On the day of the wedding, the boy looks at the girl and realizes that she's the one he's meant to be with. He tells her that he loves her and can't wait to spend the rest of his life with her. She tells him that she loves him too and that he's the only person she's ever loved. They exchange their vows and are pronounced man and wife. Everyone cheers and celebrates as they exchange their first kiss as husband and wife. In the end, the boy and the girl live happily ever after. Their love story becomes a thing of legend. And people from all around come to hear about the boy who wrote love letters to the girl he liked.